Some estimates talk about 10 million people who are globally involved in cybercrime, so people who are creating attacks, who are somehow trying to steal money online. It has clearly become, the biggest source of crime and problem kind of criminal activity.
Cyber attacks or cyber threats are more steered towards monetary gains. Cryptocurrencies and ransomware are a good thing for attackers to get money anonymously and to avoid risks of being tracked.
Avast schützt 435 Millionen NutzerInnen weltweit. Wir haben uns dem Schutz des digitalen Lebens verschrieben. Beim Thema Sicherheit sprechen wir nicht nur mehr über Viren, sondern auch zum Beispiel über die Absicherung mobiler Datenverbindungen von WLAN, von Leuten, die unterwegs sich irgendwo einwählen und zum Beispiel mit unserem VPN die Verbindung absichern können gegen Absperren.
We've started noticing disinformation campaigns first years ago, but they became more profound and more visible in the media with US elections and then elections in France. We see a lot of information about attackers from various corners of the world trying to misuse and steer the public opinion towards where they want it.
When the company started, it wasn't clear whether the space would become so important. In the 90s, cybersecurity as a word didn't exist. We were basically just protecting people from viruses. There were not that many viruses, but then the problem became much larger.
Wir sprechen hier von ungefähr 1,5 Milliarden Bedrohungen, die unsere Sicherheitssoftware im Monat blockiert. Die größten Gruppen darunter sind Phishing und Ransomware. Ein ganz wichtiges Phänomen ist heute auch der technische Telefonbetrug.
The internet has become quite a thing for households, so people started connecting to the internet even at home, and it became quite obvious that giving the product for free could be an effective way to reaching millions of customers.
Das ist für uns bis heute eben sehr wichtig, dass der Gratisschutz, was den Virenschutz angeht, die gleichen Funktionen bietet oder den gleichen Schutz bietet wie die Premium-Produkte. Unsere Produkte kann man einordnen in Sicherheit, Privatsphäre und Leistung. Das heißt, das Produktportfolio ist weit gefächert und geht über den eigentlichen Virenschutz hinaus. Also beim Thema Sicherheit sprechen wir nicht nur mehr über Viren, sondern auch zum Beispiel über die Absicherung mobiler Datenverbindungen von WLAN.
For protecting our customers against phishing, we have a complex system which consists of 3 models which are trying to distinguish if the website is legitimate or not. Looking into the URL and tries to say if the URL is legitimate or not. We are taking a screenshot of the web page and trying to compare it with the screenshot of the legitimate site. So we are looking at the visual of this website, and then the third system just downloads the code of the web page. And all these 3 systems we get together in the output. We say if the website is phishing or legitimate, and then what it targets to attack.
Bei Ransomware hingegen geht es um die Verschlüsselung persönlicher Daten. In der Regel erfolgt es durch einen Trojaner. Es wird ein Lösegeld verlangt für die Entsperrung der Daten. Es ist einerseits nicht garantiert, dass es auch zur Entschlüsselung kommt. Gleichzeitig ist auch die Infektion weiterhin auf dem Rechner. Andererseits würde man durch diese Lösegeldforderung eigentlich das Geschäftsmodell dieser VerbrecherInnen fördern.
In COVID, again, we saw a huge increase in scams, so people falling victim of some, activities such as phishing or fake apps in the app stores that people would install just because they were trusting, they were doing the right thing.
We also started incorporating new shields into the security products so that when people now move and work more remotely, they can use a remote desktop shield that protects them from attacks to remotely control their machines.
There is 2 important components for us to train the machine learning models is to have good data and to have good labels. Avast has a lot of data, and we have teams who can label us the data, and because of these 2 points we are able to create a machine learning models which will distinguish if something is bad, malicious, or if it's phishing or it's not.
Es gibt in Deutschland die Bundesarbeitsgemeinschaft der Seniorenorganisationen, die regelmäßig den Digitalkompass veranstaltet. Ich hatte kürzlich das Vergnügen, bei so einem Stammtisch dabei zu sein und zum Thema Cybergefahren und technischer Telefonbetrug zu sprechen. Und es war sehr erstaunlich, wie fit viele von den SeniorInnen waren und wie rege das Interesse von dieser Seite war.
We are mainly focused on end users, so what we call consumer segment. Not that much, large companies or enterprises, but mainly the end users. So that would be like 90% of what we do is protect individuals like you and me. And then we also have about 10% of the business is actually protecting companies, and they will be mainly smaller companies, so say 100 people, 200 people.
We believe that privacy is going to be a big problem as people move more and more online. Basically, any data breach that occurs can harm a lot of people.
The space is growing and the problem is growing, so I think we've got good underlying opportunity to grow, how we identify ourselves on the internet, how we access services, having some sort of system that would work across borders, connecting all the systems together. Our job is to protect everything, make it all simpler for people, because people will never use security if it's not simple to use.
We're here to make people safe. I'm proud that we protect as many people as we do. I'm happy basically about every single malware infection that we stop, because that means that the attackers didn't succeed and somebody has a safer and more peaceful life.